Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2019 Career Mode episode number 77. We are wrapping up Paris-Nice and hopefully Treno Adriatico, though it's only on stage 4 for that one. This is considered a sprint stage, but looking at the profile, it feels like it may not be. So I will stick it out on this stage to make sure Evenepoel, McNulty, Philipsen are in a strong position at the end of this one. But we'll join in just a couple climbs before the end unless things really intensify much sooner than that. Just under 40k to go. 2 climbs left to go over. Breakaway group is down to just 3 riders. There were more in the group initially, but the 3 riders still have a decent little gap of 1:24. So it's a little big for this stage. But with the 2 climbs, we'll definitely catch them. Garfield's a bit tired. Felchi's approaching that point. We're going to start to lose some guys after this climb. The whole field has only lost 1 rider so far, and that is Benefato. He's gone now. The guys are dropping quick. Garfield among them. That means Van Barle needs to take over on protecting Philipsen. Vicho has picked up a ton of points in the KOM today. McNulty is now down to a huge deficit. Garfield did not get dropped, but we need to make sure we do set him to automatic. It's on the verge. Now this is the type of climb that I want to hit solo. We have 8 kilometers to go to the top. I've got a little bit of time to get organized. Probably just at this bend is a good spot. There we go. Alright, start with Garfield again. Felchi's going to be at the front. Evenepoel is the favorite for the overall, but Philipsen's going to get the favorite. Or get the support as the favorite for the sprint. The gap between McNulty and Evenepoel is very small, and actually we're looking at, once again, McNulty has a little bonus here, so I suppose we ride for him. Dinigi and Felchi. I like that you're right towards the front and that you're quickly moving up. Let's get Dinigi ready. 5k to go to the top. McNulty's in the right position, but some of the other guys are not there. Breakaway's been caught. And we begin the hill, so we step up the pace. Felchi finally squeezes through. And the field just split. 22 riders at the front.
15 kilometers to the finish line.
Felchi done. Did his job well enough. Philipsen's still there. He's a little tired here, but he's not dying or anything. 1k to go to the top. Barle is out of red bar. Dinigi starting to pull away, and that's okay. Small group of 7 now. Group of 8 as we catch up to Dinigi. And Barle goes over the top first. He's got 8 points now. McNulty's got 9. My 3 favorites. It's 12k to go. It's a little further away than I thought it would be at this point, but if we can keep this at 7 riders, Dinigi can hang on. Right? I mean, we've got a good little gap. Who here is with us? Sagan, Simon Yates. I'm okay with that because that really increases our chances of a top 5. Want both of these guys relaying at a 99. Not that they really can, but these 2 guys relaying at like a 95.
riders are entering the last 10 kilometers of the stage.
Keep the gap behind us. They did call this a sprint stage, but the gap is well over the 10-kilometer threshold. McNulty, let's go ahead and use your gel. Phillipson's got a great chance for at least a top 2. Sagan is going to be tough to beat, but we do have the lead out while he doesn't. See, he's riding out in the open right now with 5K to go. A little late on Phillipson's 3.6. Put up a little bit more now, 97. 3K to go. Got a pull, opening a little gap right now. Dianigi having trouble keeping pace. Now McNulty coming over the top. We're up to a group of 13 as some of these guys catch us. Phillipson, McNulty, Venipol. You're going to start your sprint right now, Venipol.
Who's going to be the first to the line today? Falling behind. A team leader is falling behind.
1.1K. Sagan way out early. Fuka, Viviani caught us. Ewan, Groenewegen. Wow, the sprinters are back. Group of 13. But Phillipson, unlike them, did not go too early. He's got 900 meters. Can he squeeze between McNulty and Van Barle? Let's make sure of that. There we go. Ooh, no, he's only going to get 4th here. Sagan had plenty. Wow, Phillipson barely used any energy in that 1 kilometer sprint. That was not downhill, was it? Winded her back? Something was off but about that. Sagan, Ewan, Viviani, Phillipson, McNulty, Yates, Evenepoel, Groenewegen, Matthews round out the top 10. There are gaps behind us, but what do they give? Do they give any? It is classified as a sprint stage, and we know how that goes. But our gaps were well before. I mean, it was more than 12 kilometers before the finish where we opened those gaps. So is it a group of 13 with a little gap over the field? I'm hoping, but I'm not expecting. I see trees.
We've selected the following highlights for you.
So I got way too much of a head start, but they didn't slow. I mean, we essentially just held the gap. Same time to 30th. Same time to 30th. So the group that was 20-something seconds behind us, given same time. But Froome, Landa losing time, Sosa, Thomas, Mohoric all losing time, Kruijswijk, Quintana. So yeah, okay. It's what I expected, but at the same time, better than I expected. You know, I figured they'd give 100 people the same time. 30. It's a step in the right direction. Caleb Ewan now leads this race by 2 seconds over Phillipson. Boo. McNulty, Venipol, 3rd and 4th. It's nice to have 3 riders in the top 4 overall. Matthews, we still have 16 riders in contention now. Roglic was one of those who was definitely not in that group. Yates was there with us. But Lutsenko, Roglic, Formolo, Uran, Pogacar were all in that group behind. Too bad. So sad. Man, we lost 2 jerseys today. Gap opened up here a little bit though. Bora, the only other one that had 3 riders up front in that top 30. Paris-Nice, stage number 7. It's a flat stage. There's a little bit of climbing to do, but it's at that point in the race that this has got to be a sprint finish, right? Right? Little uphill at the end. that makes it punchy. I don't think there's going to be any fireworks here. Probably just here. I think this is going to do more damage to the field than this will. It's my assumption. The pace. The undulation here. We'll see. I'll come back when we need to. Might be the final couple kilometers. I put Logan Owen into the break today. He had some points in the KOM competition. Thought maybe he could get some more, but the guys around him, too strong. He did claim a couple points, but after the first couple of climbs, I actually just backed off. We had a substantial lead, surprisingly. And it was enough so, and with enough riders here, there were 11 initially, that I thought maybe, just maybe, the breakaway could stay away. But unfortunately, that has not been the case. I'm going to put Owen onto auto. They are going to get caught. Minute 25 is the gap now, and the peloton is beginning to split, and is exactly where I said it would. There were no splits on the climbs. But now that we've gotten down into this lower undulating valley, we're seeing a big separation in the field, big split. Just 43 riders left, and there is the break. Owen right at the back of it, just hanging on for dear life. Bart, use your gel. You're fading. Maybe they're going to have to use his gel here pretty dang soon, too. Daniel as well. Down to 34 riders. There we go. Barta hanging on for dear life. Back to 42. Little downhill section. Little drop in pace. Alright, here comes the uphill section. Mather's going to suffer. Daniel's going to suffer. Pace is crazy right now. We're trying to catch the break all at once. Barta already out the back. That was fast. Mather, he's starting to go. About to drop out the back along with Mootberger, Kircher, Frele. Daniel's out. 26 riders. Chasing 9. Still including Owen. But there they are. Just about to make contact. Now it's just 5. And Owen hangs on a little bit longer. The gap actually opens back up a little bit as we make contact with these 4 riders. I'm down to 3 here. Peterson, Mater, Gottwald. 14K to go. 21-second gap. I still have Owen for a potential brief lead out. Mater's going to be that next guy to go. I need to maybe start... Well, it's 12K. Let the rest of the field do their thing. Speaking of, as we pull back the rest of the break, Owen automatically jumps in. Let's bring Mater up to Peterson. 35 riders here in the group. Some of the guys going out the rear end. 8.6K. Just about time to get into position. Let's analyze for a moment. Downhill, downhill, little uphill, downhill, and then the climb at the end. Very brief. I think we'll go at 6.5. Maybe 6. Just give Owen a slight head start. Mater should have already clicked on yours. Actually, I should be clicking on everybody's, but not quite, not quite. Gottwald's going to follow Peterson. Follow Mater. And then Owen. And Owen, you're going to start... Oh gosh, you're a little far back for somebody who was supposed to be protecting. Come on, Owen. 5K to go. Here we go. Gel to the end. Owen, his job brings us forward. We're going to use Mater. From now on, Peterson, Gottwald in the right spot. Owen, just do your 2K. .5 sprint, Mater, sprint. You got to keep up with Alaphilippe. Can we keep up with Alaphilippe? He is the race leader, but we're in pretty good shape. Mater just gave us a great run. Peterson, Gottwald still in good shape, right at the front, other than Alaphilippe right there. Oh, this is going to give us a real chance. I think Gottwald's going to win this. Maybe Peterson. Peterson's got a good sprint on him. Forgot how good his sprint is. Peterson's going to hang on. Or is it Gottwald's going to overtake him? Is it a 1-2? Yes! Oh! All right. Gottwald with the win. Peterson fades at the end after doing the lead out for Gottwald, but keeps second place, hangs on for that. He has the better sprint. He gave Gottwald an excellent lead out. Gottwald had the energy that Alaphilippe no longer had at that point, which is why we were able to stay ahead of him despite his sprint. Kwiatkowski takes fourth, Demar fifth, Ackerman, Schachman, Madouet, Latour, and Pinot. I think there were some gaps. Owen, 35th, was shown as a group behind, so I think some time gaps will exist, but Gottwald claims the stage victory. Mads Peterson, who very well could have been the winner of the stage, does an excellent job on the lead out, helping secure Gottwald's position in the overall. Behind Alaphilippe, of course. Alaphilippe will still have a comfortable lead. Remember, we were exactly 2 minutes behind.
And here are the race highlights that we've selected for you.
Same time through 28 riders. All right, here we go. So Alaphilippe leads now by 1:56. Gottwald gains just that little bit more, 10 more seconds. Fulsang at 2:02. We were 2 minutes. Oh, that's right. This race, it's not 10-second bonus. That was a 6-second bonus. No, that's right. I got the 10-second bonus. Alaphilippe got a 6-second bonus. Was Fulsang third across the line? No, of course he wasn't. Gottwald won. Alaphilippe was third. It was Peterson who was second. So, yeah, not the full amount of time. Forget what the time bonuses are, but we're down to 11 riders that are still at that 2:06 mark, just 10 seconds behind us. Base of our big climb of the day, big climb of Tirreno Adriatico. It's still not that big of a climb. It's 18 kilometers, but at just 1,500 meters, it's only a 5% gradient. It's just long and steady, and then there's still a few climbs to go after that, so we'll see how we're doing. Here's the one thing, is the breakaway quite large. 19 riders into the break, and the moment we did allow them to get away after they established a minute lead, the field as a whole just allowed it to explode. And it got big fast. Felci struggling to get that last little bit up to McNulty and Evenepoel. I'm not sure he's going to make it up there. So the last two guys that need water, Garfield's already out the back, down to 72. Dianigi is heading out the back. Felci is heading out the back. Philipson is heading out the back. And we're suddenly down to 3 guys. Van Barl is about to head out the back. What the heck? Okay, this climb is doing more than I thought it would. We now have a comparison to make Evenepoel, McNulty. How we looking today? They're both pretty good on their condition. Both in 81 in the mountains. Similar hills. I think McNulty's still got a slight edge. He does have the few seconds. So let's... Oh, but McNulty looking a little more tired than Evenepoel at this point. So there you go. That's our decisive moment. Evenepoel's got better yellow bar. I was going to ride for McNulty until I saw that. 47 left. Breakaway's gap is down to 5 minutes. We'll recover here over the top, and both of these guys will make it. The big question is, will Van Barl regain contact? Van Barl's group is 1.5 minutes behind. Front group's still got a pretty good lead. Evenepoel and McNulty both getting back to good shape, but let's swap this real quick. Evenepoel, help McNulty get recovered. Evenepoel's group is now down to 1:45, so it's going the wrong direction. 32 in the peloton, and I've got 2 guys that never got water. I'm gonna have to take care of that here. As this group thins out, it will thin out again on this climb, I would imagine. Oh, Evenepoel! No. Bad form. Going back early in the climb and then fighting your way back through it to get water is just not the way to go. Not the way to do it. Burned out his red bar. Down to 26 here in the group. Gap ahead is down to 4 minutes, but that's still really big. I do think the breakaway is going to claim victory in this stage. Okay, drifting back a little bit. We're down to 19. About to go over the top here. We're okay. Speed it up before they speed up and open a gap. And 18 left. Gap at 410 does appear to be too large to catch. 18k to go. Yeah, it's a really big gap for 18k, especially with half of it downhill. All right, McNulty's fresh, Evenepoel not, so he's back into being that guy.
This climb features some dreadful percentages.
We're seeing an acceleration here.
Only 10 kilometers left.
And 2.5k to go. It's time to respond to it. Pretty short climb, so I'm not too worried about this gap getting out of control. You can see how easily we're moving past some of these guys. And there's still 1k to go. Some of them are not going to make it to the top. Now, is there still one rider away? It's hard to tell as we're bringing in the breakaway group, some of them.
Counter-attack by Primož Roglič.
Alright. No, it's Landa. And Landa is 1:31 behind. So I'm actually not worried about him at this point, which means sit up. 7.2k to go.
Riders are entering the last 5 kilometers of
Gonna
the
use
stage.
your gel here very soon.
Attack with the finishing line within reach.
We'll save McNulty's for a little bit later. There we go. And Landa did get brought back in. Good. 4.2K. Here we go. Next acceleration starts with Sosa, Landa, Yates,
Off he goes.
Roglic,
He's giving it one last go.
3K. 2.8. Again, accelerating hard. 2.4. Setting up a little bit, so Evenepoel slow down slightly here. 1.8. 1.6.
The mad burst for the final sprint.
Now
There's
McNulty.
the ball with several riders on the ground. We can only hope that they all get back up. Fabulous. He got
Sprint.
there with his breakaway companions to win the
George Bennett takes the stage. Martinez, sorry, Shatar, Cataneo, and Warbase. We're going to take second across the line, right behind Simon Yates. There's Roglic right behind us. Small gap. It's a climbing stage. Very well could be given. Evenepoel's going to slip down the order a bit, but McNulty's going to stay right there. Race lead, I think. Evenepoel claims 15th on the stage, McNulty 8th. Of course, 6 breakaway riders remained out front. Some of the other riders around were already down, like Landa. Standings will be interesting to check out here in a moment. I believe McNulty has the race lead. Should. Evenepoel should still be in a strong position. Okay, breakaway. Minute 32. Oh, we don't get the gap after Roglic. Landa, Formolo, Uran, Thomas get same time. Then we do gap. There it is, McNulty in the race lead, 12 seconds ahead of Yates. Roglic, Formolo, and Uran. Evenepoel slips to 6th place ahead of Wout Poels, Senko, Landa, and Thomas. Definite gaps opening after Zakarin, so top 11 is pretty well secure for both riders now, with one punchy stage left to go. Philipsen could still claim the points jersey. We're up to 2nd in the team classification. We've got a top 2 in the under 25s. That's a good result there. Final stage of Paris-Nice coming up. We'll take a look at what's left. So Paris-Nice, pretty straightforward. That's punchy, but yeah, not that much. This one is such a long descent and not steep that that's not going to be an individual winner. Not a chance. So Gottwald should easily hang on to 2nd. The final 2 stages here. That's punchy. Philipsen has a chance to win that stage, I would think, unless the pace is insane. So McNulty, there's no chance he's losing time. So he should hang on and win the race, you would think. So we've got a chance for a 2nd and a 1st in our first 2 sponsor objectives, both top 5s. Feeling pretty good. Feeling quite good. I'll finish those up next time. And that's going to do it for this one. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button. And be safe out there. Sports World has obviously gone on hiatus for now. US, Europe, pretty much anywhere. Almost everything is off. Even my soccer games are being canceled. School just today was canceled for a month and a half. So it is what it is. We react the way we react. But, yep. Either way, be safe. Have a good one. Bye for now.